All right,
Okay.
here we go. Here we go. Okay, so let's say I wanted you to solve something like this. 2x minus 9 is greater than 3. 2x minus 9 is greater than 3. And I ask you to solve the inequality.
Okay.
Okay. So for a moment, just imagine that's really 2x minus 9 equals 3. What would you do to solve this inequality?
To solve the inequality.
Or solve the equality? What would you do? What would you do to solve the equation?
What
What would
would
you,
you do to solve the equation?
yeah, this is a two-step equation. What would you do to solve it?
You should just add
What do you add to both sides?
by 9.
Okay, so you're going to add 9 to both sides. Very good. So this is 2x equals 12. Okay, and now what do you do?
Divide
What do you divide both sides by?
by 2.
2. So x equals 6. Now, we're going to do it with the inequality right below it. Get this
Okay.
actually more to the right here. Okay, so we're going to do the same thing. We're going to add 9 to both sides. So this is 2x greater than 12. Then we're going to divide both sides by 2. X is greater than 6. Okay,
Yeah.
so notice it's no different. It's no different than solving a linear equation. You just have this inequality sign here.
Okay.
Okay. All right, so let me have you try one here. Let's say it's 3x plus 5 less than 20. Could you solve this for me, please?
Yeah, I can solve that.
Great.
X greater than 5.
Okay, so here's what you just told me. Is this what you meant, Sourish?
No, the other way.
Okay, so this is read as x less than 5. X less than 5.
Okay.
And that is correct. X is less than 5.
Okay. Yeah.
Very good. Now, do you remember when to flip the inequality? Do you remember what situations you have to flip the inequality? There's 2 situations. Do you remember that from your previous classes?
When to flip the inequality? No, I have not. Or maybe.
Okay, so here's when it occurs. When you
Maybe.
multiply or divide by a negative. So if you multiply or divide by a negative, you have to flip or switch or change whatever you want, word you want to use. You're going to do that to the inequality. So let's look at an example here. Let's say it's minus 2x minus 3 less than 13.
Okay.
Okay, so we're going to solve this by first adding 3 to both sides. So minus 2x is less than 16. Okay, now what do you divide both sides by?
What do you divide both sides by?
Yes.
So what you need to divide both sides by is 2, -2.
Negative 2. Now, let's go back up to our notes here. Are you multiplying by a negative or dividing by a negative?
Dividing.
So what do you do to the inequality?
You multiply.
What do you do to the inequality? Give me a
Flip
different
it.
word.
Flip
Flip
the
it.
inequality.
Flip it. Now here's what flipping it means. It means it goes to greater than this time. See how this is flipped?
Yeah.
So x is now greater than -8.
Mhm.
So when do you flip the inequality? Tell me the two cases where you flip the inequality.
For the inequality. So now what you need to do is just you have to divide.
When do you flip the inequality, Sourish? I'm asking you to just
Whenever you divide, you have to, whenever you divide and whenever you multiply
by what? What is the
by
number?
negative.
By negative. It's very important. But it's a negative. Okay. Do you have this example down in your notes?
Yeah.
Okay. So here we go. I'm going to have you do this one. -3x plus 1 greater than -8. And I want you to solve the inequality.
Okay.
How are you doing on this one, Sourish?
Yeah, I'm doing good. I'm doing good. I'm trying my best to figure it out.
Okay, what have you done so far in this problem? Tell me your first thing you've done to solve.
I subtracted -8 minus 1,
Okay.
and I got us a -9, and then divide both sides by -3 and -3, and that's gonna be x less than 3.
Very good. Very good. So the only time you switch the inequality is when you multiply or divide by a negative. All right, now we're going to look at another problem here.
Okay.
So let me get this snipped in. So we're now going to move to testing points in the inequality. Okay. So this one says, which of the following ordered pairs, x comma y, satisfies the inequalities 5x minus 3y less than 4? Okay, so which says, which of the following ordered pairs satisfies the inequality? Basically, it's like, is it true? You can think of it as, is it true?
Is it true?
Yeah. Now we're going to answer that in a moment here. What is the first inequality?
1 over 1.
1
That
comma
is
1 comma 1. So here's what you do with that. That means x is 1 and y is 1. Do you agree with that? Do you see that?
yeah, I agree with that.
Okay, so now we're going to take this inequality and we're going to substitute x equals 1 and y equals 1, and we're going to decide, is this true? Is it true? Okay, so how to do this, we have to multiply. What is 5 times 1?
Minus 1 is 5.
Minus 3 times 1.
Minus 3 times 1.
What is 3 times 1?
3 times 1 is 3.
Okay, what is 5 minus 3?
5 minus 3.
Yes.
5 minus 3 is 2.
2 is 2 less than 4. Is it true?
2 less than 4. Yeah.
Yes, this is true.
Hmm.
Okay, great. So now we're going to try it again. We're going to try it for the next ordered pair. So we're going to do it for 2 comma 5. What does x equal in this ordered pair?
What is x equal in this ordered pair?
Yes.
All right. Now that right there, that's going to be equaling to
What is the x value in this ordered pair?
2.
Okay, and what is the y value?
5.
Okay, so this is 5 times 2 minus 3 times 5. Is that less than 4? Is it true? And the only way we can answer that is by multiplying these together and then subtracting. What's 5 times 2?
5 times 2 is 10.
It's 10. Minus 3 times 5.
Minus 3 times 5. 10 minus 3 times 5 is 8.
3 times 5 is
Oh,
not 8.
is it 15? 15. I thought it was
15.
addition or
Okay, now what is 10 minus 15?
-5.
It's -5 less than 4.
Mhm.
Is that true?
Is that true? No,
You seem uncertain. Let's look at a number line
it's
here.
not true because that it needs to be flipped.
Why would you flip it? What are the
You have
conditions
to
where you
flip
flip
the
it?
whatever the thing is called, the crocodile mouth or something.
But when do you flip it?
Because you said that you have to flip whenever you multiply or divide by a
By a
negative,
negative.
but we did
Right.
that.
So where did we multiply or divide by a negative? I see multiplication, multiplication, subtraction. I don't
Mhm.
see any division or multiplication. This multiplication doesn't count up here because it's on the same side. It's when you do it to each side of the equation.
Okay.
Now here's 0. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. Here's 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Here's -5. Okay, so the less than, another way to read this inequality is -5 to the left of 4.
Is -5 to the left of 4. Yeah.
Yes, so this is true.
Mhm.
This
Yeah.
is true. Okay, now let's look at our last order pair, 3 comma 2. And again, it's 5x minus 3y is less than 4. So I want you to take the x value and plug it in for x, the y value, plug it in for y, and tell me if this is true or false, please.
Okay. So what I do is, okay. Okay, all right. It's 2, less than 4. Okay, so 3. So, oh wait, I got it now. Let me do it. Three x less than 4.
Sourish, you have to substitute the numbers in for x and y, just like we
Yeah,
did.
I did that. I did that.
5 times 3 minus 3 times 2. Is that less than 4?
Okay, 5 times 3 is 15 minus 3. 3 times 2 is 6. 15 minus 6, that is gonna be hold on, what? 15 minus 6, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, 9. It's 9 over 4. 9.
Okay, now is that true? Is 9 less than 4? I'm looking for a true or a false here.
No, it's not, it's not lesser than 4, it's greater than 4.
So we'd say it's false.
Yeah.
Very good. Okay, let me give you a new inequality here. Let's say it's a 2x minus 3y greater than -1.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and I want you to try the ordered pair 2, 1. And I'm looking for, is this true or is this false?
Is this false? Okay, I got it. Let me do it.
Yep. Please work it out.
Mm-hmm. Seven greater than -1.
Okay, so you said 7 greater than -1. So is this true or false?
True.
Okay, so this means 7 is to the right of -1. So again, like on a number line,
Yeah, 7 is greater than -1.
yeah, -1's here and 7 is over here. Okay, now let's just see if that's the correct number. 2 times 2 minus 3 times 1. What is 2 times 2?
What is 2 times 2? That's 4.
What is 3 times 1?
3 times 1 is 3.
Okay, what is 4 minus 3?
4 minus 3. 4 minus 3 is 1.
Is 1 greater than -1?
1 greater than -1. Yes.
It is. So you got the right answer, but for the wrong reason. And you got to be careful that not to rely on that, because sometimes it will work and sometimes it will not. Okay, let's try another one here. 5x minus 2y greater than 3. Let's
Okay.
try -1 comma 3.
Okay.
So again, I'm asking you to put -1 in for x, 3 in for y, and decide if this is true or false.
Okay. One greater than 3.
1 greater than 3. So is this true or false? Is 1 greater than
False.
3? This is false. Okay, so let's take a look at your numbers here. 5 times -1 minus 2 times 3. Okay, what is 5 times -1?
5 times -1. 5 times -1 is -5.
Okay. What is 2 times 3?
2 times 3 is 2 times 3 is 6.
Okay, what is -5 minus 6?
No, 1.
No. This is like rocket math stuff. So they're both negative,
Mm-hmm.
so it keeps the sign.
Yeah.
Then you add the numbers together.
Oh, okay.
What is 5 plus 6?
A -5 plus 6.
No, that's not what I said. I said 5 plus 6. The negative's on the outside. You have to add first, and then we're going to change the sign.
Okay, 11.
-11, yeah. Is that greater than 3?
No.
No. So this is false. So you got it right again, but for the wrong reason. Okay. Now, what do you know about guessing? How often does guessing work?
Oh, well, guessing can work if you already know what is it about.
So out of 4 answers, if you were to guess, what is the probability of guessing correctly?
Very rarely.
It's 1 out of 4.
Yeah, it means rarely.
Yeah. You don't want to use this approach. So you really want to be able to work out these problems together, or be able to work out these problems on the exam. So we're going to do another one here. Do you need some time to get these notes down?
Oh, yeah. Okay, so let's move on.
Okay. Let's try another one here. Let's go minus 2x plus 4y less than 6. Let's go ordered pair -1, comma 2.
-1, comma 2.
Yes. So give this one a try, please.
Mm.
How are you doing on this one, Sourish?
Yeah, I'm doing a -6, less than 6.
So you have -6 less than 6. So is this true or false?
Less than 6. True.
It's true. Okay, let's take a look here. -2 times -1 plus 4 times 2. What is -2 times -1?
-2 times negative what?
Are you seeing my screen here?
Yeah, -2 times -1.
Yes. What is that?
-2 times -1, that's gonna be 2.
Okay, it's gonna be 2 plus, what is 4 times 2?
4 times 2 is 8.
Okay, what is 2 plus 8?
2 plus 8 is 10.
Okay, so we've done 3 problems in a row and you've not yet gotten the right number here. Is
Oh, I got the right number, right?
no, it's not -6, it's 10. And in the previous problem, you told me it was
But I
wrong.
thought you said, but how come you replaced the minus into a plus
Where? In the
for the
middle here?
previous problem?
Where?
Here,
Right
like,
here?
yeah.
Well, -5 minus 6. It's like you owe your friend $5 and then you owe him $6 more. So you have to owe him $11. And when they're both negative, it keeps the sign and then you add the numbers together.
Weird. Okay.
So this is something with Rocket Math that will help to speed this up if you're
Yeah,
still
I
doing
cannot
that.
get myself signed in the Rocket Math.
Okay. So here is 10 less than 6. No, it's not. That's false. So your guessing finally didn't work. So you got to be careful there. All right, let's try one more, Sourish. I really want you to be able to do this on your own. Okay, let's try another one here. Let's go 4x minus 5y greater than 2. Let's go ordered pair here of -1, comma, -1.
-1, comma, -1.
Yeah.
Okay.
If you have questions, please ask. I want to help you work through this, but I also need you to try seeing if you can get it on your own. So just see what you can come up with and let me know.
Mm-hmm.
How are you doing on this one, Sourish?
Yeah, I'm getting to that. All right. One greater than 2.
Okay, so is 1 greater than 2?
No.
So this is false. Now let's take a look here at the numbers. 4 times -1 minus 5 times -1. 4 times -1 is -4. Minus 5 times -1 becomes plus 5. And when you add those together, you do get 1. So this one's perfect. You did this completely correct. Well done. All right, we're going to switch topics
got it
now.
correct.
Yeah, you got it completely correct. Okay, we're going to switch topics now. And we're going to look at another question here, something a little bit different, but it's very much related, where you have to substitute in the numbers. I was looking for something similar, and I finally found some questions I think would be good for you. Okay, let's look at this together. If m equals 3, how much greater is 10m than 6m? Okay, so if m equals 3, can you tell me what 10m is?
10M.
But m is 3. What is 10m? How do you calculate that? Do you see that you substitute just like we did in the previous problem?
Uh-huh.
What is 10 times 3?
10 times 3. 10 times 3 is 30.
Okay, now do the same thing with 3, and for 6m, what is 6 times 3?
That's going to be 18.
18. Now we want how much greater. That means you're going to subtract. What is 30 minus 18?
30 minus 18. 30 minus 18. 12.
12. Good. Okay. Now let's try another problem here. So it's gonna be very similar. If
Is that the answer for that problem right there?
yes, if t equals 4, how much greater is 10t than 4t? Can you try this one on your own, please? And if you need me to, I can scroll up to the previous problem.
No, I got it. So 4 right there, 4 times 10 is 40. 4 times 4 is 16. That right there, for what you need to do, 40 minus 16, that's what you need to do.
Okay, what is that?
So 40 minus 16. 24.
24, good. Okay, now let's try another one here. I'll make this a little bit harder. If w equals -2, how much greater is minus 8w than 2w?
Okay. All right. I'll get that to that. Okay. -16. -2 times 2 is 4. -4. 20.
So your final answer is 20, is that right? I believe that is correct. So -8 times w times -2, oops, let me do it this way, is 16. 2 times -2 is -4, and you subtract them. 16 minus a -4 is really 16 plus 4, or 20. Wow, that was excellent. I think you definitely understand this type of question. So let's do this again. If p equals 2x minus 1 and oops, and q equals x minus 3, how much greater is p than q if x equals 5? So this is it's a variation on the same problem. Where do you substitute the 5?
Where do you substitute for the 5?
Yeah. Do you see how x is 5?
Yeah.
Okay. So you have to put that 5 back into each equation. So can you do that for me? What is 2 times 5 minus 1, and then 5
Okay.
minus 3?
Yeah, 2 times 5 is 10 minus 1, 9. And then 5 minus 3, you said?
Yes.
2.
What is 2 times 5 minus 1? What is p? Give me the value of p first.
Give me the value of p.
Yes.
The value of p right there. So now for that right there, I'm going to be giving that for you. That's going to be p equals 9.
P is 9. Okay. And do the same thing for q. What is q?
Q equals 2.
Okay. Now how much greater is p than q?
Is p and q.
Yes. What's the value of P and what's the value of Q? You're
The
comparing
value
these,
of P is 9, so it means 9 is greater than 2.
right? But how much greater?
It's greater like it's greater like it's greater than Q, and Q is lesser than P.
So the thing is, Sarge, just like in the previous problem, what did you do? What was the math
You have to
operation?
subtract.
Okay, and I'm waiting for you to do that. You're going to
That's going to
subtract.
be 7.
Yes. Very good. Okay, let's try another one here. If R equals 2P plus 5 and T equals P minus 7, how much greater is R than T for P equals 8?
P equals 8.
Yes.
Okay, so for P equals 8. Okay, I got it. All right, so now for that right there. So 2 times 8 is 16 plus 5. That's going to be 21. And then 8 minus 7 is 1.
Okay.
Yeah, so 21 minus, wait a minute, hold on a minute.
You got to write this down. You can't try and do it without writing something down.
Oh, okay.
You said all the right numbers. You just have to get them down so you can organize your thinking, get the correct final answer.
And the total answer is 20.
Yes. R equals 2 times 8 plus 5, which is 21. T is 8 minus 7, which is 1. 21 minus 1 is 20. You got it. Okay. So let's look at this last problem here. We'll look at it together. Okay. Could you read it out loud for us, please?
Yeah. If 16 plus 4x is 10 more than 14, what is the value of 8x?
Good. What does it mean if something is 10 more than 14?
10 more than 14?
Yeah.
If it's 10 more than 14, then it means like you have to like add.
Yep. What is 10 plus 14?
That's going to be like 24.
24. Okay. 16 plus 4x is, what is the math sign associated with the word is?
So where it is.
Yes.
The
Is means equals.
16 plus 4x right there. That's gonna be
Equals
24.
24. Equals 24. So
Yeah. So what do
I
you
want you
do?
to solve for x, please.
Yeah.
This is a two-step equation. See if you can solve it for x,
The
please.
same one. $16 equals 20.
No, sir. You're solving for x.
Yeah, I 24 minus 4.
No, you have a 16 here. That's what you subtract from both sides.
Okay. All right. Because it's a bigger number.
What is 24 minus 16?
8, and then it equals 2.
Okay. Now x is 2. Okay, but is that what they're asking for in this problem? Are they asking for x or 8x?
X or 8x?
Yes.
X or 8x?
It's right here. I'm circling it. What are they asking for?
8x.
8x. So 2 is not the answer. You have to multiply by 8. What is 8 times 2?
8 times 2. 8 times 2, for whatever, 8 times 2, that is 16.
Very good. All right, that is it for us for tonight, sir. You can let your dad know we're all done if he wants to talk.
Okay, Dad? All right, well, thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Hello, hi.